Hello everyone, this is Learn Korean with Kim. Today we are going to learn how to form a syllable in Korean and how to form a phrase in Korean. So we're going to start with very basic things. So for the syllable, if you still don't know the Korean basic Hangul, the Korean alphabet, you have to go back to my other videos to know those basic things. Now this step, I'll assume that you already know Korean alphabets. So for the Korean syllable, it's very easy. Korean syllables are very simple. So basically, when you go into Korean elementary school, you have this shaped note, and every letters goes into in this shape. It's one syllable. And normally, things are formed with consonant, verb, consonant. Or, I will make the same shape. Or, we have consonant, verb. So this is how most of the Korean is formed. So for instance, I can say mium, which is consonant, a, which is verb, and then man. So this is man. This means 1,000 in Korean. Or we can also form ma. Also, what you can observe when you read Koreans, you can have two consonants in the bottom. This is man. When you want to say many, we use this word, 많다. Or for this one, we normally say it's just a verb because this ium does not have any sound. But we can still say this is consonant and the verb phrase. So this is all we have to know here. So normally we can form the syllable into two ways. First, consonant, verb, consonant. Second, consonant, verb. So if you know the basic Korean alphabets, you can read any Korean. It will be very easy for you. So now let's figure out more about how to form Korean sentences. For the Korean sentence structure, it's the opposite of English. So, for instance, we say, I love you in English, right? But in Korean, we switch these two. And we say, 나는 너를 사랑해. So here, I am right here. 나는, and then 너를 went here. 너를 사랑해. Okay, one more time. 나는 너를 사랑해. So in Korean, the subject comes first, and always the verb comes the last. And it's different from time to time, but when there's object, it's in between subject and verb. Then let's say I am eating an apple. Okay, in this sentence, which should come first in Korean sentence? Yes, in Korean sentence, I should come first. So 나는, and then because this is the object part, it should come next. 사과를, which is an apple. And then eating, am eating, 먹고 있어요. So in this sentence, it goes same with the first part. I comes first, apple comes second, and the verb part comes in the last. So I'll tell you the very basic grammar of Korean language. So we'll start with example of 나는 너를 사랑해. This means I love you. But as I told you, this is the subject over here. And then 너를 is the object. And then 사랑해 is the verb. So we'll look into it. So over here, 나 is I. And 는 is the particle. So 는 is the particle. And then 너 is you. And 를 here is also a particle. So something like 는, this is the particle to make subject. Except for 는, we have 은는 or 이가. We'll get into this later, deeper in my other videos. And 를, this is object particles. So 를 has its friends, 을 and then 를. And then 사랑해. Because of the verb, of advanced Korean learners feel difficult to learn furthermore. So the verbs, just like a lot of other languages, it has a lot of form into it. Basically, it has formal way to say and informal way to say. Here I say 사랑해. This is informal way to say. In English, we normally have more of informal way to say. In Korea, we use both a formal and informal language very, very frequently in everyday life. So basically the verb, in verb we can differentiate formal or informal way, and also the tense, it's inside of the verb. So we'll go into 사랑해 and then see what's inside, like what's grammatically subjects that we can learn inside. So as I told you, 사랑해 means I love you, love itself. People normally say 사랑해 as a meaning of I love you. We don't really say 나는 너를 사랑해. Most of the time we just say 사랑해, love. So this means a love, to love. And here we have the word stem and the word ending. So this is the word stem. So the basic verb form is 사랑하다. But 사랑해 is the informal way to say I love you. And this can change with different word ending. So 사랑하다, if you want to make it into past form, 사랑했다. So this is I loved you. And I will love you. 사랑할 것이다. So this is I will love you. So you will see here, there is the word stem part and the ending part. And by the change of the ending part, there is more meaning adding into it. For instance, the tense, the formal, informal, formal, informal. So yeah, this is normally how Korean is formed. And also with this simple verb, we can put this into declarative or interrogative or imperative or prepositive. So for instance, if we want to make it more declarative, we can say 사랑해요. It becomes more declarative and interrogative, or if you want to ask, we can say 사랑해요. it's the same way, but we will just put the question mark in the end. And we can also put it into imperative. 사랑해요. 사랑하세요. So love me. If you want to say 사랑하세요, you can say you love me. Or we can also go prepositive. So 사랑해요. So this is how you can change the verb into put more meanings inside of it. So in next video, I'll go deeper into tenses in Korean and the basic Korean verbs. So this was very basic and rough Korean grammar video. So please don't feel too overwhelmed to continue studying it. I'll go as basic and as simple as possible. So let's be a professional Korean learner. So thank you for watching my video today and hope to see you again. And I will bring more various useful Korean videos for you to study. So study with me, study with Kim.